Hey guys, welcome to the Liberal Hive Mind, a channel solely focused on exposing the abundant hypocrisy of the left. Well folks, it seems like the dam continues to break, or has officially cracked. I think we might be looking at a catastrophic failure here in terms of the structural integrity of this Democrat strategy. We're now getting reports that Democrats are internally panicking after one of the biggest federal workers unions in the country is now telling Chuck Schumer to reopen the government now. Oh wow, who would have seen this one coming, right? Democrats have caused so much pain and suffering for literally nothing, definitely not representing the majority interest of the country, no, a very extreme minority of illegal immigrants and the people crazy enough to support this radical agenda, and has caused so much suffering. You got everyday Americans, people who work for the government, providing services, who are now flooding food banks, who are skipping meals and skipping mortgage payments. Yeah, the compassionate Democrats using economic financial pain as leverage, and for some reason, in their warped thinking, in their warped brains, they thought that this was gonna go well for them, but now their own freaking unions are saying, please, stop. That's basically the biggest evidence of total collapse that I've seen thus far. I know Democrats are now arguing, or now trying to get a backroom deal. They want $20 billion out of the $1.5 trillion, but considering how bad things are now going, really I think they're starting to run out of options. Let me show you guys exactly what's going on. We got some stuff to get into, so let's roll the tape. All right, folks, so let's first start off with this report on the workers' union. Take a look at this.
Federal workers waiting in long lines at this food bank in southern Maryland.
I would have never thought in a million years that I would have been in this position to have to go to a food bank.
Denise Blake says she drove over an hour to get here. When she finally arrived, they had run out of food.
We have a cart ready for you out front.
Fortunately, she did not leave empty-handed, but she still faces the harsh reality of not knowing how she's going to feed her family while she's not getting paid during the government shutdown.
I don't want my daughter to see me crying.
Blake's story is like so many others who are waiting to get paid as Congress stalls to pass a new spending plan.
I haven't gotten a paycheck this month, so the free groceries is very important, very helpful.
More than 1 million federal workers are not receiving pay right now. Many missed their first full paycheck Friday, while others will feel the loss early next week, depending on the agency.
Quote, I don't want my daughter to see me crying. And there it is. You know, the human cost. It's not a talking point. That line hits you like a ton of bricks. You got people breaking down. They can't pay their mortgage. And the Democrat pitches, oh, hold the line. Hold the line for what exactly? For illegal immigrants who are breaking American law and creating more and more burden on American services? You people have lost the freaking plot. The compassionate Democrats, oh, we care about you. Yeah, obviously, again, you guys prove you only care about two demographics, illegal immigrants and freaking criminals. What about the people doing it right? What about the law-abiding citizens? What about the hard workers? Yeah, screw them, right? They're just your little political pawns to achieve your ultimate agenda of a two-class society using illegal immigrants as your ultimate power pawns. This shutdown is now backfiring as hard as it possibly could. When the unions are turning on Democrats, that's when you know things are bad. That's basically when you knew that Donald Trump was going to win the 2024 election. When major unions were starting to endorse a Republican, that's really when my brain started thinking, you know, these polls that are showing Kamala Harris in the lead, there's freaking no way. In Pennsylvania, when you got major blue-collar unions there endorsing President Trump, no freaking way. And now the message from these unions is open the government. That's not MAGA. That's the Democrat base saying, stop it. It's freaking over. If Democrats want to continue this disgusting ploy, I mean, they need something convincing. In order for people to continue absorbing this pain for you, you better have a hell of a message, a hell of a real good reason for them to hold the line. You know, a light at the end of the tunnel that really benefits them in the end. Healthcare for illegal migrants ain't it. And whatever the Democrat talking points are, certainly ain't it. And that's another issue that Democrats are running into. The more they talk, well, the worse it gets. Here is one of the top Democrats lately, pushing the Democrat message all over the news media. We got Ruben Gallego defending the Democrat position.
If the Republicans can come up with a good plan that is, again, does not give permanency, I think that's gone. Look, Republicans control the government. There's, the White House, Senate, and the House of Representatives. I have to actually deal with that reality. But what I want to make sure is that Americans do not suddenly get a huge bill starting January 1st. And that's
don't you need to open the government to get to negotiate? Don't you need to reopen the government to do that? If Republicans shut down the government next time Democrats are in charge to extract whatever it is that they happen to want, are you saying that's okay? Are you saying that's okay if they do that?
I mean, the Republicans have done this quite a while, yes. Yeah, Republicans have done this a lot.
What did you say about it when they did it?
I don't know, and I don't care.
He gets hit with a bunch of his previous quotes. You can't shut down the government and still claim to be a patriot. Putting the country in danger. Put country before party. Yeah, you mean like how John Fetterman is doing? But when challenged, oh, he doesn't care, right? I don't know and I don't care. When it's politically beneficial, oh, shutdowns are bad. But when you're using it for your own leverage play, all of a sudden, we gotta sabotage Donald Trump at any and all cost. And by cost, I mean, you're the one paying it, right? That's always the Democrat strategy. They got their hands in your freaking pocket in all kinds of different creative ways. Here's another way. The more these Democrats open their mouth, the worse it gets. Last week it was, oh, people's pain is our leverage. And this week, I guess it's, we don't care. And again, there's a face to that, right? This is what the Democrats apparently don't care about.
For the past 27 days, Sarah Lamb has continued to go to work at a Social Security field office without pay.
I'm the head of my household. I'm the sole income provider for my home. I'm a parent. I have 2 small children. I carry the load in that sense. Not having an end in sight, I think, adds to that anxiety, and everything's very uncertain.
She's one of nearly 500,000 federal workers who missed their first full paycheck Friday.
No money is no money. So if we're not being paid, then obviously edits have to be made. I have a mortgage. It's only my name on the deed to this house. So if I don't pay it, I don't know who will.
That's what they're ignoring, or that rather is the pain that they're attempting to weaponize. And they told you that that pain was justified because millions of people will lose their health care, but now they're not even fighting for that. That's the craziest part. They went from, oh, we need all this $1.5 trillion in spending back because my health care and billions of people will die, to now, oh, give us a couple crumbs. We want a $20 billion bailout of our own shitty position that we've put ourselves in. And so they want you to continue absorbing the pain, holding the line for nothing at this point. For crumbs. Open the frickin' government. What is wrong with you? Once again, the party of compassion shows no compassion. They're taking people as hostages, calling suffering leverage, claiming they don't care. Well, you know, people care. Your own unions care. And now they're turning on you. How much longer can the Democrats sustain this? I'm telling you, not much longer. And again, the move here, don't even give them an inch. Not an inch. No $20 billion consolation prize, no backroom face-saving deal for little Chucky boy Schumer. Force their position. There's no reason to give anything when you hold all the leverage. And clearly, Democrats at this point, they have no cards. Their hands are empty. A couple days, maybe a week or two, and a couple desperate Democrats are bound to give in at this point. They're gonna fold, it's just a matter of time, because this is pretty much the definition of unsustainable. Anyways, that's pretty much what I got for you guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.